What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Emerald Extreme Randomized Nuzlocke. Previously, we defeated the 5th gym leader, Norman, with us actually suffering a casualty in that episode as well. But we did do some grinding in between the previous episode and this one. We did quite a bit, actually. Which is why I'm starting in the Pokemon Center instead of the route that's actually east of Mauville here. We actually did quite a bit. So our team has seen a bit of an increase in terms of levels and quantity. So I am just going to go over whatever changes that we have to our movesets and also our PC, because we do have a couple mons in there that we did catch. Yeah, we got our Houndoom here at level 39. Right now, I have her holding the Lucky Egg, which the Lucky Egg proved to be so beneficial. Because I think right now, we're, like, set to take on Winona and, like, be on par with Winona, which is actually really nice for us. But yeah, I have Houndoom holding the Lucky Egg. I think Super Fang is the only move that it learned when we were grinding. I could be wrong about that. I could have learned that in the previous episode. I can't quite remember. Then we have Glow Up, our Milotic, level 38. I've had him holding the Amulet Coin because there were a lot of double battles that we did, so getting the double money was actually super duper crucial, especially because now we'll be able to buy like Hyper Potions and all that stuff. It's got Surf, which we taught in the previous episode. It learned Zap Cannon by level up, then it's got Curse and Icy Wind. We got Daphne, our Golduck, here at level 40, not holding anything. It learned Surf in the previous episode. Spark, Outrage, and Focus Energy. We got Teresa, our Tyranitar, level 40 as well. I have her holding the leftovers just because she has a lot of HP. Drill Peck, Metal Claw, Meteor Mash, Hydro Pump for some diversity. Then we have our newest team member, Bruce the Crobat, whom we caught in Route 134. Flying and Grass type, it's got immunity, which is kind of interesting. Quirky Nature, it's definitely the fastest thing we have on our team. It's got Mist Ball, Meteor Mash, Sleep Powder, Extra Sensory. Bruce has the potential to be good with typing like Grass and Flying, though. It's got a lot of weaknesses. So I'm thinking in terms of all of the encounters that we got and caught, a lot of them were dupes. I remember that. But we got Sadie the Gramble, Dark type. We found her in Route 105, which is the route that was right below the Mr. Briny's hut and all that. We got her over there. Has potential. I mean, Jump Kick is good, but Gramble doesn't have good special attack. This one was probably the most surprising. Zero the Articuno. I think this is the 3rd series in a row now where we've picked up an Articuno, which is kind of funny. But this was our regular encounter in New Mauville. And this was actually after we caught Bruce. So this is where Bruce came in handy because of Sleep Powder. But yeah, I caught it. It's all 29. It's a ghost type, which is okay. It's got 2 weaknesses, which is good. One of those weaknesses actually being a special typing, and we all know that Articuno is really good special defense, so it's not bad. I've thought about adding it, but I'd like to wait a little bit until we, have to do more grinding again to go through and add another typing to our team. And then we caught Ditto, who is not going to be good. It's a Flying and Ice type. It's got Sturdy. If this was Gen 5 Sturdy, then I'd be more than up for it. But it's got a Heat Wave, and that's the only move it's going to learn because it's Ditto. And then yeah, we caught Bruce, like I said, outside of Route 134, and the only reason I went and added Bruce was because we caught him at level 42. Which was initially frightening because it's a wild Pokemon at level 42. But I mean, it worked out in the end. He was actually really easy to catch, so I can't complain about that. It also gives us the status inflicting move with Sleep Powder, which is good. Good rod. Speaking of good, we're actually gonna make that the rod that we use from now on, so we can get some higher levels. Let's go ahead and fight these two. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Winona's ace is going to be 41 or 42, so the fact that we have our entire team pretty much around that point now is actually really, really nice. It's actually really, really nice for us. I'm going to go ahead and Meteor Mash, and I'm going to Icy Wind. I do need to be careful still with Houndoom being out in the front, because we do have quad weaknesses. We have 2 quad weaknesses, and that's not great. I was actually really hoping for the Milotic to learn a Psychic-type move through level up, but it's alright. I just find it hilarious how I was complaining a few episodes back about how it seems like we haven't really been getting anything good. And now it's really picked up. And it's funny because it seems like it picked up once I started grinding. Or once I did the grinding. Because the fact that I got a legendary is kind of making things seem like they're going to be okay. Making it seem like things are going to be okay. But because this is episode 20, so we've been actually going through this series pretty fast. I just feel like the series hasn't been the most interesting for me. And I don't want to say it like that, because then I feel like I'm kind of saying, like, I think it's failing. I just think it's because there's not been a whole lot of exciting stuff that's happened in the first half of the game for us, that I feel like this, compared to the last 2 series that I just wrapped up, isn't gonna be as good. Now, with that being said, am I glad that we're performing as well as we are in the Extreme Randomizer? Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm Gym 5 in most Extreme Randomizers. I definitely have more than 10 deaths. I mean, I've only done a few Extreme Randomizers, but I'm pretty sure that stat could be correct. Pretty sure that stat could be correct. But I'm just saying, like, I think it's mainly the TMs. Like, the TM situation has just been horrible. Like, the fact that we have no good TMs has bothered me. This was the best one that I found. Otherwise, look at all these other ones that I got. They're just not great. And I know that shouldn't make or break the series, but still, like, it's a little bit ridiculous that we're this far in and, like, don't have anything super duper cool. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and give the Lucky Egg to my Milotic. I just realized I have stuff that I can sell. I'm curious to see how much money I actually have. Which I could just open up my trainer card and look, but I'm not going to do that. go over here. If we had an actual good TM in the game corner, I would definitely invest in it. At 150k? Holy. No, don't sell the Sunstone. But yeah, I want to make sure I have a lot of money as I possibly can for, to be honest, the Lily Cove department store. That's going to be, hopefully that'll be exciting. I hope it's not as disappointing as all the other secondary marts that we've seen so far, because none of them have been exciting. But I guess I should look at it as like that stuff happens sometimes, so I shouldn't get too worked up about it. I've had some pretty crazy randomizer luck, but I don't know, it just seems like this series, it was really, really slow. Seems like it was really, really slow. We do not get a new encounter on this route. As much as I would like a Talo. I don't know what we got in this route initially. I think it was Stantler. I think Stantler is what we got in this round. So I would have actually much rather taken a Swellow. Bird Pokemon that fly elegantly in the sky. Shut up. You don't even have a bird. You have a fucking walrus. I just thought about it now. What level is the Elite Four going to be? They're going to be like high 50s, almost 60, I think. Oh no. Why the fuck do you have all these moves that are super effective against me? Can you not? Can you not, buddy? Thanks. Appreciate it. Because, yeah, Wallace's ace is normally, what, 57 or 58? I think it's 57. Oh, I would have been so happy if we got one of those as a first encounter. So happy. I love Porygon so much. Porygon Z is my favorite Pokemon. And it's interesting because I couldn't tell you what my favorite Pokemon was before Porygon Z. Like, it was just too hard. I probably would have said Infernape or something like that. But I just remember doing a elimination lock run through X and Y when I was a kid, and I created a team. Porygon Z was on that team, and then with like a gym and a half to go, so like after, who was the 7th gym leader in X and Y? Olympia? I had to run through all of Team Flare, the 8th gym, the Elite Four, and the Champion with just a Porygon Z. And he just destroyed everything. So the fact that I got to, you know, really sit down and just do essentially a long solo run kind of made him one of the mons that I really, really respected. And because of that, he's like my favorite now. So whenever I get the chance to use anything in the Porygon line, I would love to. But I think my recognition for Porygon 2 and all them came from watching someone do an egg lock of Blaze Black, Volt White, where they hatched a Porygon and they used a Porygon 2 with Eviolite. That's why I know how good Porygon 2 with Eviolite is, because it's bulky. I mean, it's bulky without it in like these games, but especially in Generation 5 onward, it's so good. I don't remember, and I don't know when this video is going out. I think this is going out on the 10th. But I can't remember if they said in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, oh, this guy's got water absorb. Ooh, I need to switch out the Houndoom right now. No thanks to the Skarmory with Jump Kick. But what was I gonna say? I don't know if they said it or if there's information on it, but I have no idea if the Porygon line is going to be in the DLC of Scarlet and Violet. If it is, that'd be awesome, but there is a reality where that it is not going to be the case, and I'd be a sad panda if that is true. I'm trying to learn fake tears. You know what? That would honestly be better than Curse. Because Curse, yes, Curse helps us with our attack and defense, but it lowers our speed. And with us not having any actual like physical attacking moves on Milotic, it doesn't make sense for us to have it. So, ooh, I just realized too, we're gonna be near the Weather Institute, which means we'll get a free static cast form, which will be randomized. It could be randomized into anything. It can be randomized into anything. Okay, we already got that item. Oh, I guess they added that berry because this is the berries that you can collect in this game, but I was thinking of Oras, where I feel like you could collect more. Okay, just fought one of you, but alright, sick. Sick nasty, my guy. Sick nasty, my guy. Skiploom. I don't think we've seen you, but I don't remember if we know what you are. I jump kick. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Why did it do no damage to itself? That's weird. I always thought it would do half damage regardless. But I'm just going to speed up me collecting these berries because that's going to just take forever anyways. So, like, why am I going to sit here and waste all this time? I don't know if any of these berries are actually going to be helpful for us. Maybe? Get me out of here. Ah, yes, there is a item up there that we can go and grab, or we should go and grab. You tricky bitch! And it said, "Take flight." My bird Pokemon. Oh yeah, buddy. What's going on with that? Okay. We don't have anything super effective against you right now. So honestly, our best bet's probably just go into Teresa and drill peck this thing. Because I don't think... Yeah, you have Blaze Kick. I don't think you have anything that is super effective against Teresa. Which is good if that's the case. Oh my god, dude. I can't imagine this run, you know, going further if we didn't have Teresa. I can't imagine it. Because she's saved us so many times from situations that we probably should have lost in. I mean, don't get me wrong. Golduck has held up her end of the bargain for a long, long time. I mean, she's been here since just after Gym Badge 1. So the fact that she's not necessarily relied on to help me win a fight is crazy. I mean, I guess that's the benefit of having a Dragon type with the strongest Dragon type move at such an early point in the game. Alright, Route 119. We can get an encounter in this route. I'm actually trying to look and see if there's any items. I'm not against this. I'm just a little bit worried because it is a TM heavy mon. Because it doesn't learn any more moves. Got wing attack. Okay, so Surf will probably kill it. So should we... not worry about it. Not worry about it. Alright, I'm gonna name this thing Venus. Even though it's a male, I'm gonna name it Venus. And then we can check it out later, once we get to the Weather Institute. Is there not an item over here? Whatever. Alright, what else could we have gotten in this route? Sudowoodo? That could have been decent. I don't hate Sudowoodo at all. It's just the fact that I feel like, of course, I just feel like there's a lot of better options for rock types than Sudowoodo. Don't you dare. Thank you. As I say, I cannot run away from you, so do not make this harder than it needs to be. Do not make this harder than it needs to be. I still can't believe the lucky egg. The lucky egg came in so much clutch, it's not even funny. Alright, Nurse Max. Does everyone have these fucking things now? Like, I've seen one, and everybody has them. Come to think of it, I've seen Moltres a lot in this series too, but I've not seen Zapdos hardly at all. It's actually kind of weird. It's actually kind of weird. Bubble Beam? Let's say that'll do some damage, not a whole lot. It's not stab, but it'll do some. Do a little thumb. Do a little thumb. Go ahead and drill pick. Does over half. Can't complain there. Cannot complain there. Poliwag. Oh, I just realized too that there's gonna be the static Kecleons. Ooh. That's crazy that that was resisted and he still didn't survive it. Can't say that was a great match. I know he's shaking inside. Not actually. He's an NPC. Shuckle? I would have been pissed if that was my first encounter. I kind of would have been upset if that was my first encounter. I'm not even going to sit here and feed you a lie and say that I would be happy that I had Shuckle as a first encounter. Because it wouldn't be true. It would not be true. Alright, this is going to be the last battle we do in this video, so let's go ahead and just run right through this fool. Meryl? Not a problem, an Ivysaur. Moonlight. Is that going to even do anything because it's raining? I did a little bit of healing, but not a good amount. Alright, level 42. Like I said, I think Winona's ace is 42, so the fact that we'll have a team that's pretty much all right around that, it's fine with me. But we are going to go ahead and end off this episode here. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button down below, because it'd be greatly appreciated. Next episode, we will be taking on the Weather Institute, and hopefully, getting to Fort Tree City. If we don't get a Fort Tree City, then we'll do that in the next episode, with the next episode after that being the gym. So, if you guys enjoyed, hit that like button. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.